Alright, let's do this post-mortem now. Let's put up the stream marker. Man, that run was something to behold. That I think is... Yeah, thank you. Alright, now, stream marker. Alright, so, here's the post-mortem for that last run. We hit basically everything that we needed to make it work. I think beyond that little fade run that we had in this run, like, we got almost perfect, exactly what we wanted to see. Right off the start, the Cuddle Beard is just fantastic with any Frostbite. It works. It has a little bit of diminishing returns with Soul Guard, where it works really well with Titan Sentry, where Titan Sentry is 5 every time it gets hit. Soul Guard is just an extra 2. So nothing crazy there, which is exactly how I'd expect it to work, so that's kind of good. The Founding Seal and Soul Guard the Martyr is busted. I don't know what else to say about it. It luckily doesn't feel like it feels still good. You just kind of are doing things. It's not really apparent, so let me go ahead and move me down a little bit more so we can pull him back up. So obviously, him getting 2 shards every time we were playing a spell, and that first round where we went off with that offering totem was fantastic. We got him up, it scaled him super quickly. So actually, I do think this where is it? Where's our little our offering monument here? I think was big MVP of not necessarily why we won, but I think it was very good at keeping the leakage to a minimum. Again with the Founding Seal. The Infused Ballot didn't really do much for us. Utilizing these foregone powers, even with just one, where's the crit builder? One crit builder in our deck. I gotta move myself yet again. One single crit builder in our deck still felt really good, and I would have liked maybe a few more. It makes the discarding feel a little bit better, especially because we had so much draw. Even so, I'm very excited to use more discard cards like this. I actually think we would have been better off with a Titan's Tooth instead of the Script Builder, but it still worked out. It was just big and killing some of the big things, which is a little bit nice, but it would have kept out a lot of trash, kept our health a little bit higher. The Endless on the Titan Sentry came in really, really strong in the last fight, which is really what I thought was going to happen. I figured our Titan Sentry was going to be going down, and we could manipulate the damage to make it happen, so we get a full heal, and then Soul Guard doesn't actually get hurt. So all of that really worked together. I really like the Alloy of the Ancients. Just keeping them alive a little bit longer until we get some shenanigans going. Once the shenanigans are going, we're fine. Like, the 2 Flash Freezes were taking care of the 15 damage. The holdover on these, phenomenal. This is a really good card for us. It's just like a free torch, which better than a torch because it has 3 damage, so it was actually killing the 3 health things, which is really good. Love to see that. And just adding the Frostbite, combining that with the Hoarfrost is good. I feel like the foregone power cards are way stronger than what I thought it would be. The free Frostbite, the ability to trigger offerings wound up being pretty strong. Much better than Lance, which is probably the weakest card. I would agree. I think so. I think the benefit of the Lances comes with being able to get incant going for some of your other incant things with the Conduit Tethys. But I think the foregone power was really good because we had Offering Totem. And like I said, once you get a little bit more offering cards there, it really starts feeling better. And I mean, just look at the damage. You're going to apply 6 Frostbite. That's going to be 6, 5, and then 4 damage at least. So that's way, way stronger than a Frozen Lance, which is normally only hitting the front thing anyway, which has the most health. So it goes a lot further at killing the smaller stuff, which is really good. The Unnamed Tome, not shown off in this run very much, but I do think its power level has spiked with some of the new bosses. Especially that Rally Seraph. This could be really good if you're playing with like a Melting or Umbra, like I said, kind of in the last run. Also, kind of stopping the Talos triggers, as well as... I want to see if it works on one of the Lodestones that Arcus summons. I would imagine not, because it would just depend on how... Because I don't think you can interact with something that's phased, and I believe they are phased, so I doubt it would work. But if it does, that's also something kind of interesting. But I very highly doubt that. But I do just think Unnamed Tome has gotten a little bit better. Silence goes a little bit further, I think. Um, Beyond that, we had a little bit bigger of a deck. I definitely think we had the power to early kill Seraph there if we didn't have these torches, if we got rid of some foregone powers and just were getting this Hoarfrost FG. I mean, we cycled through almost our entire deck all with our free cards, and it wasn't enough just because we had so much crud in our deck. Like, I think we drew it Hoarfrost early, and then got through our entire rest of our deck in one turn, but we didn't have enough to restart. So I think if we just get rid of, like, probably didn't need the Helicals. The Horn Breaks probably could have went too. Although I would have probably gotten rid of the torches, this torch before the Horn Breaks at least. But all in all, fantastic, fantastic. I don't think I do another one though tonight. I think my headaches get a little bit worse. So.